Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Utah Utes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Utes.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, I think this is one of the tougher throws to make for a quarterback. From one side of the field to the other on the comeback. Really good route by the receiver. And not only that, how about his ability to be able to get his foot down, make the catch, and get out of bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Using his legs here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And it's Utah in the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point was up and good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that previous play. They keep him guessing with a run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And a a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is
intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
He shreds the tackle. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There's just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on the draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. This offense really clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Catch made in space. Look out. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
A running play called on 4th down. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Love these short yardage opportunities because you know as a running back, if you're able to bust through into that offensive line with all those defenders up close to the line of scrimmage, not only do you get a first down, but there's nobody left there. You got a lot of room to take off, and with his speed, the deep...
And it's caught! Touchdown! Texas A&M!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. The 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Utes will have to punt this one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finds his man. It's Smith. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Run over the middle. It's Carter. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Utes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Carter. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's reeled in. It's Carter. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's good for fighting.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To make the tackle, let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Leaning on the run game here late. Picks up the first, looking for more. But head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete for a third straight play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And this one marked down at the 20.
Chris, the return team had a chance to secure this punt and work the clock as an offense. Instead, they give the ball back to their opponent and give them a chance to get back into this game.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch in space. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, hold on now, Chris. 1 to 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier tackled there. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The running back here on a direct snap. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And first down, they go right back to him. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Pre-snap motion from the offense. toss it to the back, running left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On third down, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Powering, again, ripping through the defense. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense.